Now, the mocap team told us you were one of the, quote, best displays that we've ever brought in. What's your approach or advice you give the 2K players about reading the floor and making the right reads?
The first thing I'm doing when I'm dribbling up is I'm trying to look to where the gaps are. So if I see there's really nobody on the left block, I'm really trying to do all my moves to manipulate.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. He's out there with Jokic. Then it's Baylor. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And for Toronto, they've got James. Garnett is out there with Robinson. Then it's Nash. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. And it's the Celtics to start out. Curry against Nash. Here's McGrady. They grabbed their own miss. No good that time. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Allen's shot is off. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Curry. McGrady's got the first points of the night for the Celtics. Nash up on top, guarded by Curry. The shot by Nash, no good.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And if you were to assemble a first-team, all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
LeBron James on the wing. Baylor defending. LeBron James on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nash against Curry. Let's go. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
LeBron passes to Robinson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Pass to McGrady. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Boston ball.
Curry against Nash. Curry passes to Baylor. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Curry. Passes it to Hayes. Pass to McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Allen. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Allen passes to Garnett. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Well, the 5th player in NBA history to log more than 50,000 minutes. KG still getting it done inside.
Now here's Curry. The pass to Baylor. 3-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Nash outside. Allen left side. With the floater. Garnett kicks to Allen. Got a piece of it. Curry with the steal. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Hayes. Scoreless thus far. Buries the long-range jumper.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Number 1, Ray Allen. LeBron James third.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And stolen by LeBron. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Offensive rebound.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now here's Baylor. Outside Curry. And again, Boston with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Nash against Curry. Here's Jokic. Toronto grabs the miss. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 6. To the inside, Baylor, and the dunk by Baylor.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Nash outside. Allen against McGrady. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by Allen.
From Ray.
Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to McGrady. Back to Baylor. On its way from Curry for 2. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Drains it from beyond the arc. Allen's got 5.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
McGrady outside. Here's Curry. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Robinson passes to Garnett. It's stolen by McGrady. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's 9 points for Stephen Curry.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's LeBron. Nothing on the board. Toronto working the ball around now. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Some changes for Boston. Morning comes in for Jokic. And it's Frazier in for Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
There you go, fans. That is your Toronto answer. There you go, fans. That was your Toronto answers.
On defense, Toronto trailing by 4. Nash against Curry. From the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. And it's Nash in the corner. Passes it to LeBron. From 18 feet away, Garnett. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion. KG to the offensive glass.
Nash against Curry. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. James looking around. Here's the teardrop. And it's Curry with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Kept alive by Boston. Pass to Morning. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Frazier. The step back jumper is good. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Garnett outside. The feed now to LeBron. Kicks it out to Garnett. And here's Nash outside. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hayes. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it.
Backcourt violation.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Some changes for Toronto. Jackson comes in for Garnett. And Pippen subbed in for Ray Allen. Boston also with the sub. Rondo's checked in. Nash kicks to Pippen. Baylor against LeBron. There's the pass to Robinson. Over Mourning. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 9. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Celtics. Frazier outside. Here's Baylor. And the rejection by LeBron.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
And they're able to recover. Hayes, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Pippen. And it's all evened up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Mourning with 4 seconds on the clock. Doesn't go for him. It's all tied.
That's the end of first quarter.
And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
The Celtics, 23.
Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Jackson. Pippen is out there with Nash. Then it's Robinson, and it's LeBron in at the 3. Here's Barry. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Pippen's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Rondo against Nash. Shot clock at 6. And he makes that one.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Toronto leading by 3. Nash kicks to Pippen. James outside. Pass to Robinson. Over Mourning. No good with the wing jumper. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside Rondo. Pass to Hayes. And the layup falls.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Nash. Outside Jackson. Here's LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
Garnett, he's checked in for the Raptors. Kidd comes in for Steve Nash. Jokic has checked in for the Celtics. McGrady comes in for Rondo. Now, here is McGrady. He has 5. From deep. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Toronto leading by 3. Outside Kidd. Garnett outside. And there's the pass to Pippen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pippen's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now, here is McGrady. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside for Pippen. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Robinson against Jokic. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Toronto leading by 3. Garnett outside. Pippen for 3. Garnett kicks to Pippen. Down low. Kidd dishes to Pippen. Takes a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Frazier. Passes to Barry for the 3. A rebound by Kidd. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. As you take a look at Rondo, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league. And, of course, ABC, he's in that same group.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
Allen's checked in for Toronto. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Raptors. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Barry. Doesn't get it to drop for him. James with some nice D.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Third team
How
foul.
about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for LeBron. Pass to Jokic. To the inside. The kick out to Frazier. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Barry. Bangs home the trifecta. Barry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
Now here's Kidd. He has yet to score. Outside Butler. Shoots it. That one's in. His first shot this game. Celtics trail by 5. Frazier with it. He feeds it to McGrady. Over Allen. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Barry. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
They get Jason Kidd. This is his first free throw of the game.
Celtics, Rick Barry.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Butler in the corner. Nice defense from Wallace.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Now here's Kidd. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. He doesn't hit that one.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent
Celtics
from there.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Boston making a switch here. Baylor's checked in. Kidd passes to Robinson. Back to Kidd. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The shot by Baylor, no good. Raptors leading by 4. Arnett surveying the defense. Allen passes to Butler. Now the pass to Garnett. Over McGrady. KG. That's good. Garnett's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
McGrady passes to Wallace. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Wallace has got his first points of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now Kidd. Garnett the pass to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play right there, drawing contact.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jackson, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Nash in for Jason Kidd. And the rejection by Jackson.
Toronto
Wallace,
foul.
just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass
Shooting
like
for
a
the
mat.
Celtics.
Boston
Ben
shooting their
Wallace.
5th and 6th free throws of the game. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
On here comes Curry all alone. Oh, Curry is
Stephen
so
Curry.
dangerous in transition.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Jackson against Mourning. Jackson passes to Garnett. And it's in there. And now that's 11 points for Garnett.
Jackson Jr.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hands.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. And the dunk by Baylor.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
First personal foul.
Great defense
Second
there.
team
Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And here is McGrady. He has 7. A floater. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Garnett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Nash. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
That one good for
Stephen
2.
Curry.
Curry's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The shot comes out. Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. He's feeling it tonight.
Toronto 50, the Boston team.
The
45.
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty for the Raptors. They've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motion, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. The guys will make the cuts and move the ball freely. Look to see the offense fruit.
And it's just about...
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Stephen Curry's out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Baylor. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Now here is McGrady. Count it and the foul.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen picks one up.
First
And they're
personal
beginning
foul.
to just flat out fall apart defensively
line
right
for the
now,
Celtics.
especially on the interior.
Robinson's checked in for Jaren Jackson.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Nash, the pass to Allen. Garnett outside. Nash against Curry. Nash left side. The rebound by the Celtics. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. McGrady passes to Jokic. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
And Jokic drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Right side Robinson. Good defense by Jokic.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Here's James. And to get open is Robinson.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's McGrady. 12 points for him. Outside Curry for the lead. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. And you look at Garnett, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, ABC.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And there's the call on James.
Third team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And Hayes kicks to Baylor.
A really terrific job from LeBron to keep his hands up, his feet moving, gets the challenge on that shot.
Garnett the pass to LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Curry against Nash. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Curry.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Floats it up for James. Baylor with the steal. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Curry. Allen defending. McGrady outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
James, no good. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Curry on the wing. Defended by Nash. Back to Baylor. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Nash against Curry. Pass to Allen. They need this. Sinks the three-pointer. Allen's got 8 points.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot in the first...
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Kicks it out to Allen. Garnett, right side. 6 to shoot. And it's Nash at the elbow. Allen for 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Robinson with the block. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead of shooting foul. We'll see free throws coming up right here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And the Raptors call time here.
There you go, fans. That was your Toronto answers.
Nash against Curry. Right side Robinson. It's tipped.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The Raptors making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Nash with it. James way outside. And the Raptors miss again. The pass to McGrady. Hayes up top. Kicks it to Curry. Fires the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Nash outside. Passes it to McAdoo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 4 assists in the game.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
Curry from deep three-point land. Another miss by Curry.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Curry, good.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Here's Nash, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Nash has got 8.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Now McGrady, 17 points in the game. Curry wide open. Curry making it look so easy.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Nash kicks to Pippen. LeBron outside. Robinson on the wing. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Here's McGrady. It's Hayes, top of the key. Nash against Curry. Kept alive by Boston.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. Nash against Curry. Here's McAdoo. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. McAdoo's got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Here's McGrady. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto trails by 4. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 11.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Jokic from outside the arc. Jokic lets it fly from outside.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Goes up on the wing. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. It's deflected. The shot's good from Barry.
And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
Nash kicks to Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Fades back. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Robinson.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Here's Jokic. Here's Hayes. Rebounded by McAdoo.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And here's Nash. Robinson on the wing. Over Jokic. Off target. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Jaren Jackson. Jimmy Butler's out there with Garnett. Then there's Allen. And it's Kidd in at point guard.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Allen outside. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Frazier outside. Pass to Baylor. Rondo against Kidd. Rondo can't get it to go. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Toronto. Allen outside. Garnett inside. He's covered by Rondo. That ties it up.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Kidd dishes to Jackson to take the lead. No good. Shot missing. Good defense by Jokic. Got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. It will be a rejump.
And so it's Boston with it. Mourning passes to Rondo. Back to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Rondo against Kidd. The dish now to Jackson. Jackson is doubled, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside Baylor. Rondo against Kidd. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Boston ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 4. Goes up from the top of the key. Rondo's shot is off. In Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The pass to Butler. He kicks it to Kidd. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
A free throw drops for Kidd.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Celtic shooting not great, 40% for the game. Now timeout called by Boston. Look at Kevin Garnett. What a contribution.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Mourning. And he uses the glass on the layup. Yes, Mourning's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Check out Mourning inside where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Kidd kicks to Garnett. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Garnett's got 19 points.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Garnett against Jokic. Now, here is Mourning. Over Jackson, and the rejection by Jackson. Ray Allen is on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Kidd against Frazier. Butler in the corner. Dishes it to Jackson. And it goes down 2 points. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Frazier scanning the floor. And the rejection by Jackson. Allen inside the three-point line. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Jokic. They get the rebound. Bailey off with the layup. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Releases. And it's Butler missing. Boston trailing. To the paint. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Kidd passes to Butler. Feeds it to Jackson. That shot misses. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Frazier. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Shoots off the step back. And Butler sends it back.
Boy, the size and anticipation of Jimmy Butler. He sends that one back from whence it came.
Garnett can't get it to go. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. A 2-point game. Garnett with the block. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Toronto calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
LeBron dishes to Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Assisted by LeBron.
James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And that's what you call leadership. Robinson providing it for his team by knocking down a big-time shot.
Baylor's shot is off. The Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Here's Nash inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
It's Curry outside. Nailed from 3-point land.
3 points.
Curry's got 23 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Toronto calls timeout.
Make some noise for your Toronto dancers.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Raptors.
Kevin Garnett.
Nash against Curry. James with it. Nash with no one around. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
From deep 3-point land, a new 14 for Boston. Jokic, no good.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down. What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
It's Curry outside. Sinks the triple.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Celtics.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
Baseline J on the way. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hayes finds Curry. Excellent D there from Allen. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Nash left side. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Passes it to Garnett. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by McGrady. Curry with it. Guarded now by Nash. Pass to Jokic to take the lead. Here's Hayes. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McGrady passes to Jokic. Got it!
Nikola Jokic.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 24 seconds left to play here in the 4th. .24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Steve Nash. Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it. Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Well, LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical three-point push, and what poise.
Here's Garnett. The three won't fall. Out to Nash. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the Boston Celtics take the series and will continue. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.